We back at the track for another week, and it is not cold, thank God. We got I think it's like in the 60s right now, so can wear a short and can wear shorts and a t-shirt, which is perfect. But yeah, got some acceleration work today and some 150s, and we're gonna go from there. So not much to say, but let's go get it. All right. Y'all gonna come with me. Come on, let's go. All done warming up now. We got some starts, like I said. Just about like 30 meters. 30-meter starts, and then we're gonna get some 150s in and be done for today. We got the fire pod on, so, getting data as always. Trying to get some good acceleration speeds, and then with the 150s, really trying to hold at least like 21 as long as I can. And that would be the goal for those. So, yeah, let's get to it. We're done with today's training session. Got in our 30s and our 150s. Try to hit the 150s until I drop below 21, which wasn't too many reps, but based off what I ate this weekend, I'm not surprised. But we got outdoor season coming up soon, probably in about 2 weeks or so. So really time to lock in. We stay locked in, but changing up the gym focus now, and just kind of getting ready to perform again. Went into like a mini off-season type of style of lifting, going a lot more, a little heavier, a little more strength focus. But yeah, doing a little more power and speed now to really round that off. So next session would probably be another alactic session, but yeah, stay tuned for the next one. We out. All right, we back for another one. It is a Wednesday. It's kind of cold. It's not too cold. It's like halfway cold. But yeah, we got some alactic runs again today. So with some running starts. Yeah, running starts, 90s. Running those, putting the GPS on, trying to maintain a certain speed or above a certain speed and go from there. And that will be today's workout. All right, so quick one, kind of quick. Should take about 45 minutes-ish. But yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Always hurts. But hey man, if it don't hurt, you're not getting better, right? That doesn't apply to everything. Just some things. All right, some things you gotta feel a little bit of discomfort. All right, so let's get out there. Let's go run these 90s. All right, so, oh man, it is windy. Forgot to tell y'all when I was done warming up, but workout is done. Honestly, I don't know whether it was the workout yesterday. I did like some heavy single leg movements. Wanted to try to change it up in the gym. I think I'm paying for it right now because today it was so much harder to hit the certain speeds that I was trying to hit, and it was just taking way more effort to hit them. So yeah, we're gonna see if this is either from the gym session yesterday, from fatigue, or just overall load, overload, overall load management, whatever. So we're gonna see Friday. We have our next sprint session after a day of rest tomorrow, and kind of just see how I feel. I don't believe that But I don't want to believe that I was gonna slower all of a sudden. But definitely, think those heavy single leg exercises took a toll on me yesterday. Especially first time really going that heavy with what I was doing. So yeah, today sucked, but it happens. It happens. So we'll find out. We'll go back to the lab, fix what we gotta fix, and get back on schedule. All right. So until then, see y'all next time. Let's hope it's a good one. Bye. Also, if you're wondering why I was running the opposite way, like I said, this wind is crazy, and it felt like 30 pounds of resistance running into it. So I said, you know what, F it, I'm just gonna run the opposite way. So that's why. But most of the time, you should not be doing that, okay? This was just special circumstances. All right, bye. All right, we back at the track for another week. As you can see, the sleeves are gone. It is a beautiful day. It is sunny, and we gotta hurry up because I got another patient I gotta hurry up and go see. So we're gonna get on the track. We get some acceleration work. I'm gonna get some 20-30s, something like that, and some 120s, and we're gonna be out. All right, so stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go because we're in a hurry. All right, almost done warming up here. About to get started on these 20s and then some 120s. So get some acceleration work, good 5 or so reps. Like I said, I'm in a hurry. So get some of those. Then we'll get some 120s to see how many we can fit in while going to certain miles per hour. Got the speed vest right on, so I got that under me. So under this, so I'll be able to track miles per hour. Just make sure we hitting the right stimulus for today's session. All right, so like I said, I ain't got time, so let's get to it. All done with today's workout. Like I said, I was pressed for time, so I didn't get to fit in all the reps, 3 of each, with about 3 minutes rest in between each rep, so a little over 30 minutes there, give or take. But yeah, so all done. Felt good. Honestly, miles per hour was good too, especially based on last session, which I don't know whether it was a GPS malfunction or I really just was like, just tired. My body just needed to recover, so I wasn't really hitting the speeds that I wanted as easily. So, but today we even hit 22, high 21s, so that's good, especially on the 120 day. So yeah, we happy. We're gonna pack it up, get back to work, and then get ready for next session, which I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but we'll get there. Y'all see. All right, bye. Y'all see that? It's sunny. It's warm. It might be even hot. It's hot. I would say it's hot. It's in the 80s right now. It's early afternoon. It's like peak sun time. All right, peak sun time. And I miss this. I want the track to be burning. I want my fingers to be like, when I touch the track. That's what I miss, man. I don't like that cold. I'd rather run in the heat and nearly pass out than be in the cold and not feel my body. All right, so back on the track today. I got some speed endurance. So actually, we're gonna do 150s today. All right. Whew. So I know it's gonna hurt. Yeah. I know it's gonna hurt. But it's okay. When you have that feeling of like you're kind of nervous before your workout because it's gonna hurt. Then you think like, I really don't have to do this. But like you low key, you do have to do this. I'm getting more nervous low key. I don't even know why. But yeah, so we got 150s today. I wore the white. Hopefully, I wore the white because it's really hot and I'm trying to, not really pass out. But yeah, let's get to it and let's get it done. All right, let's go in this heat. Let's burn, baby. Let's burn. Woo! All right, about to get started here. Got 150s like I told y'all, but for the first rep, I'm gonna beat a rabbit for my boy Romo here. So he got his 120s. So basically, his goal is to catch me as I get past him. So we can't let that happen. We cannot let that happen. So first rep, maybe it may not be the quickest rep. We're gonna see. Got the GPS, attached. We're gonna see what the speed is, but let's get after it. Let's hope this man don't catch me. See, that's why it's great to train with people, because he pushed me and I'm running on my fastest times fastest speeds, especially in the 150. So we're gonna see if I can recreate that on my own here on this next rep. But yeah, this heat is out here. I'm loving it. So let's get to it. All right, almost done here. Done with rep 3. Now about to do the last one. Trying to keep the speed above 21. It's dropping a little bit. Went from 22.4, 21.8, 21.3. So now we're gonna do our last rep, trying to keep it above 21. Let's see if we can make it more than 21.3 at least. But yeah, feeling good, feeling great. So let's get to it. All done with today's work. Got our 4 reps in. Unfortunately, the last rep wasn't as fast as I wanted to be because we had not 1, but 2 people get into my lane. Crazy thing is, they started behind me when I was getting ready, setting up in my lane, just so they know, yo, I'm in lane 3. And then somehow, they went from lane 6, lane 2, to lane 3, down the line somewhere. So instead of going in a straight line, bobbing and weaving. So yeah, definitely threw a time, but it's all good. Still push myself, still got the work in. And we're gonna stay tuned for the next session, which should be in a few days for some max speed work. But yeah, nah, it feels good. It feels good to be out here in the sun. No cold weather. Hopefully it stays like this, because one thing about me, I love the heat. I love the heat, even though it feels like I'm about to pass out. So appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for the next one. We out, baby.
I'll be back at the track on a Saturday. It's been a different schedule kind of week. So we here for our max speed day this Saturday. It is mid-afternoon, so it is at its hottest point. But we're just gonna get some speed work in, some quick speed work. Got a High Rocks competition to go see one of my boys at. And yeah, let's get a quick session in. And I think we're just going to do some flies. Honestly, 30, 20, 30-yard flies, 20-yard flies. We'll see. We're just trying to run fast, honestly. Get a couple quick reps, be out. Just get a nice stimulus run for today, all right? And then, yeah, start honing in. I got to look at the schedule because the meet that I thought I was going to do ended up being on a different day than I originally thought it was. Like, I thought it was a Friday, but it happened to be like in the middle of the week on a Thursday, and it just makes it harder to do. So, gonna look into different meets around the city. Let me see if we can get one in March sometime. All right, so let's get to it.
Ooh. All right, almost done warming up here. Just realized I forgot my GPS vest to put the GPS tracker in. So today we're just gonna go off of intent, matter of effort, and go off that. So about to get some flies here, going on the opposite side of the track because the wind out here is crazy right now. So let's get to it. Get y'all a couple clips, maybe. If not, y'all can get the IG clips, put them together, boom, bam, pow. Y'all gonna it's gonna be a nice little basic edit. All right, so let's get to it and let's get out of this heat. But I love the heat at the same time, but I got things to do. So let's go. All finished with today's workout. Got our flying 30s in. They're basically like, honestly, 50-meter sprints because it was oh my goodness. It was 20 yards acceleration, 30-yard fly. We're really just speeding through the whole thing. So all good with that, felt good. I wish I had my GPS out here so I could really track the speed, but Unfortunately, we don't today. So acceleration felt nice. Mechanics felt good, kind of. Let me watch it back and I'll get back to y'all with that. But honestly, felt good. Towards the end, mechanics kind of fell apart, but you know, that's to be expected. That's why I shut it down. But yeah, we done for today. So stay tuned for the next week, and hopefully in the next week or so we can pinpoint exactly when the next outdoor meet is, my season opener, and let's go from there. All right, alrighty. Talk to you later. Peace.